Good afternoon, class. Welcome back. Did everybody have a good weekend? Oh, good. Elise, what did you do this weekend? You do anything fun?
We went to a cat show.
Oh, very fun. So you have cats then for pets, huh? Very cool. All right, today let's get started. I want to go over some reading to improve your reading skills. We're gonna first play a word game. I'm gonna show you a stack of cards, and when I show you a different letter, I'm gonna have you raise your hand, and each student can raise their hand and name a name of a person you know that starts with this letter. This is called word identification. So we're gonna place the word with the name. So for example, I'll go through number 1. B. B is for the name Bob. Okay, now it's your turn. Next one. C. Elise, can you think of a name that starts with C?
Yes. Carly.
Very good. Next one. D. Danica, can you think of a name that starts with D?
My name's Danica.
It does. It starts with a D. Very good. Very good. F. Tom, can you think of a name that starts with F?
Frank.
Frank. Very nicely. Next one, G. Oh, Elise, do you have another? Would you like to respond to this one?
George.
George, as in Curious George. Has everybody read that book?
The monkey.
Yeah, very good book. H. Yeah,
Heather.
Heather. Heather, your name's Heather. Good job. Oh, I should know this one. It's you guys call me Mr. Larson, but my first name is Jeff. So, Danica, can you think of a name that starts with J?
Josh.
Josh. Good job shaking it up and using a different name since I gave you the first one with my name. Next one, K. Think of a K name.
Kyle.
Kyle. Or does anybody watch that movie, The Hunger Games? Have you seen that? What's the main character in that?
Katniss Everdeen.
There you go. Very good. Good job, Elise. L. Think of an L name. Tom?
Lisa.
Lisa. Very good. Next one, M. Danica, can you think of a name that starts with M?
Mary.
Mary. Good job. Next one is N. Ooh, I can think of a few for N. Elise?
Nick.
Nick. That's your brother's name, isn't it? Very good. Ooh, this one might be a little bit of a challenge. Next one, P. What's the name that starts with P?
Paula.
Paula. Oh, like the girl that used to be on American Idol? R. Elise, can you think of an R name for me?
Robert.
Robert. Very good. It's actually my middle name. Next one up is S. Who wants to go next? Let's get somebody different. Faith, what would you name an S name for me?
Sam.
Sam, very good. Okay, we're almost done. We only have a few left to do. You guys are doing really well participating and naming the correct words. Very good. I'm very proud of all of you. Next one, T. Maggie, can you tell me a T name?
Tom.
Tom, very good. Tom, just like your buddy you're sitting next to. The next one, V. Elise, I bet you have this one.
Vince.
Vince. Very good. All right, we have 3 more. W. W. Charlie, can you think of a W name for me?
Wendy.
Wendy, very Wendy is actually my favorite place to eat. Oh, this is probably the hardest one. Raise your hand. And we got one. Danica, give it a try.
I don't know.
How about Yvonne?
Does that start with an E?
It actually starts with a Y. What if we switched it up for this one? What if we did a color? Do you think of a
Yellow.
color? Yellow. Very good, Elise. Very good. Last one. Z. Can anybody think of any Z names? Anybody? Lisa. What?
Zelda.
Zelda. Like the video game? You play the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Very good, very good. I like it. So now, next I'd like to go through a couple of different identifications of words as well too, based off of what we talked about with the letters. Elise, can you tell me what this sound makes? A-T.
At.
At. Very good. Very good. So, and then say, repeat these two letters, or words for me when we put that sound into words. Tom, what's this one? Am I right?
Bat.
Bat, with a B, right? Good job. And then on the other side, Elise, what's this one?
Cat.
Very good. What's the difference between these words?
Cat has a capital letter, C, and then bat has a small letter, B.
Very good. Very detailed. Thank you, Elise. So then if we put another one up, so then what's the difference between cat and what's this word, Elise?
Hat.
Very good. So what's the difference here?
The first, this one has a H.
Yep, and they have different ending sounds, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Good job. Okay, we'll do one more of those, and then I'm going to read you a story. Here's our next sound. What letter does this make, Lisa?
All.
All. Very good. That's what it is. So then if we put letters on the end of those to make different words, what's the difference? What's this word?
Fall.
Fall. Very good. So then our next word, what's this one?
Tall.
So what's the difference between these two words?
The first letter has an F and then a T.
Very good. So you're identifying it has both the same ending sound, but with different letters that make the words different. Very good. What's this word? Elise?
Call.
Oh, very good. What's this word? Anybody?
Wall.
Very good, Danica. So what's the difference?
The first letter.
So everybody's catching on? Okay, well, we'll move on from there to our last activity. This is called echo reading, and we're going to read a story called That's What a Friend Is by P.K. Hallinan. And this is to increase your word fluency. And what word fluency means, so you can read, and as you read, you read smoothly, like how we talk. So what we're going to do is I'm going to read the first page, and then I want you to follow along and repeat the page, and read it along with me after I read it the first time. So, for example, since I only have one actual student in the audience, she's going to follow along with my reading for this exercise. But if we were in a real class, I'd have the whole class read along too. And that way, no student would feel embarrassed or lack confidence if they had to do it individually. It's as a group. As you go through the story, I want you to maybe circle. I'm going to give you each a copy of the story to follow along, and I want you to think of words that you don't understand, so we can go through them when we're done. So here we go. A friend is a listener who will always be there. When you've got a big secret, you just have to share. So now follow along. A friend is a listener who will always be there. When you've got a big secret,
you
just have to share.
just have to share.
Do you see how they're using different words like we went through? Like there and share. They end the same, but they're different words. So that's a good example of what we just went through. A friend is a sidekick who will sit by your side to make you feel better when you're troubled inside. So repeat after me. A friend is a sidekick who will sit by your side to make you feel better when you're troubled inside. Do you see how I'm talking smoothly and I'm using expression over different words? That's very good. And when there's nothing to do on a wet, rainy day, a friend and a pal who will come over to play. So, and when there's nothing to do on a wet, rainy day,
a
friend is a pal who will come over to play. You're very good. Is this fun? Are you enjoying this, Elise? It's a good story. Friends are just perfect for all kinds of things, like walking or talking. See, the two friends are walking down the sidewalk. So repeat after me. Friends are just perfect for all kinds of things, like walking or talking, or swinging on swings, or swinging on swings. And for watching TV, a friend is the best. For cheering cartoons with and booing the rest. And for watching TV, a friend is the best. For cheering cartoons and booing the rest. So now, if this was an actual class, I would keep reading and going through the book until it was done. And at the end, I'd go through some vocab. So at the end of the story, we finished the story, and some students had some questions on what words meant. Elise, did you have any questions on what the words were? What word did you get hung up on?
Natural.
Natural. Have you heard that word before somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Like groceries.
Groceries. So what's natural mean, do you think? Do you know? Do you think it comes from nature? Could be. Danica, did you have another question? I saw you kind of circled or highlighted one of the words while we were following along.
Bully.
Bully. We've all heard of bullies, haven't we? We've gone through different class or school presentations on how it's not good to be a bully. We have, haven't we? So a bully's kind of somebody that kind of picks on another person and isn't very nice to them. So very good. So this concludes our lesson on word identification and in reading fluency. I want to thank you for listening.